Sundays with Styles, the weapon.
Sundays. I'm your host, Mr. Styles, and this is I Got the Weapon.
It's your boy Fifth in the building.
What's up, peoples? What's up, peoples?
What's up?
It's another Sunday, and we are here for your viewing pleasure to talk about the news, what's going on, current affairs and whatnot, in a funny and amusing way. We're just, we're basically three monkeys trying to fuck a football, and everyone's, you know what I mean? But it's good. I like it. So, whoa. Inappropriate, sir. We were trying to get monetized here. We're trying to make money. So I don't want to be losers anymore doing a loser podcast. But listen, what do we got? I mean, we actually did on the live, we spoke to all the stuff. I'll just do a quick wrap up so we don't have to go all over again. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I don't know what you're doing, but just don't do that. And so the fucking raffle, the contest for a Sundays t-shirt and $20 Cash App, you gotta send in your 3 receipts, your 3 screenshots, a screenshot of you subscribing, commenting, and liking on either our YouTube channel or our Rumble channel. If you don't have Rumble, get the app, sign on your laptop, Rumble, because Rumble is the site that we could possibly actually go somewhere with. Like, YouTube's kind of old news, and like they don't like inappropriate people like us. So Rumble's we could actually maybe possibly do something, with free speech. Also, anybody who, especially if you watch this show and you don't know if you're subscribed to our YouTube, like if you watch this show and you like it and you don't know, hey, please look into that. If you need any help, if you have any questions, ask. Dude, any one of us, because it is
send
something.
A message.
I know it can be.
It's super simple, dude.
Because when you just click on a thing, when you just click on the thing that like on Facebook that takes you right into YouTube, and that's actually like sign in.
You're not signing. You're not signing in.
Right. But if you go onto YouTube on your YouTube, like on the app, you're usually signed into that, and then you go into your search Sundays. Styles Weapon
with a Z, and honestly, even if you just type in Styles, it shows right up. So you know what I mean. You don't even have to write the whole shit.
So what else? What else for fucking in-house type shit? We still, I know we told you a long time, but we still trying to figure out what we're gonna do with the snapbacks. But the mics too. The mics too. I mean, so our ultimate mission here is to be able to update our equipment as far as video quality and audio quality.
And get some.
And we're gonna put we're gonna put our own money in too. But if anybody, and we're not begging anybody for anything,
but
if you like the show, if you love the show, if you want to help out the movie, whatever, and we're talking about for the price of a cup of coffee, you can help this man get his money.
Not even really. Oh, come use cup of coffee.
$1 a week per person per episode will help Dan get a brain.
A lobotomy.
Yeah.
No, he has a brain.
He has a brain.
Yeah, he has a brain.
It's just
we just don't want to reproduce no more.
People gave us enough money for us to get him a brain, but now it needs a few tune-ups. So thank you for the brain.
It's actually Neuralink.
That's what
the
Neuralink. Yeah.
Thank you, Elon.
Elon Musk is talking to you right now in your head, isn't it?
What?
Say what?
Bored.
And this is stuff that we're definitely not. This stuff we're definitely not supposed to be letting out into the news.
Oh.
Oh boy!
But anyways,
but in all seriousness though, like we appreciate you guys following us. We appreciate the fact that you guys have supported us.
And that don't cost nothing.
No, like the likes, the sharing of every week of the episodes that we drop. You know, we all post them. There's a certain group of people that share. You know what I mean? Like
Dan, can you shout out
Michelle?
Yeah.
Myself, some of those. Her friend Michelle Woodrow, thank you very much
for sharing the reels. Anyone else who watches the show, enjoys the show, all those promos that I make for the show, the reels, share those, comment on those, like those, like that's a big thing. Like not even, and that's totally for free. Any interactions that you make with our content helps the algorithm push
Push
us
us further.
Yeah,
And we have
yeah.
trading cards.
Push
My
further,
man
yeah.
Styles right is taking his time to make trading cards
Trading
of us.
cards, baby.
So you
And
know,
don't worry, Jason Dooley. I got some put aside for you. I got some NFTs for you, baby.
We gotta make some for like
he's
Javon.
just full, he's
Yeah,
full of
sign-
surprises. He's just full of surprises.
I signed him with the tip of my pee-pee.
This guy is always full of surprises. And not to mention, I'll let the cat out the bag. We could be working on a Sunday's NFT, a one-time deal. So just
Yeah.
we don't know nothing.
And we
about
might
that.
be working on eventually. I know it's still. I mean, Mr. Jory Fife is always working on music. But I did hear some whisperings in the trees that Mr. New Hot Weapon might be getting back to work.
We got the cipher coming up.
Oh,
I
shit.
heard, bro. I heard New Hot Weapon was
shit.
coming out of retirement. Did
Oh,
you hear the
shit.
same
Is this
thing?
been
No,
on?
I won't off.
He went from
Oh,
old
sorry,
cold
Daddy.
utensils.
Why do you want it off, Dad? Tell me why, Dad.
Old Cold Utensils coming straight out of retirement.
Oh, shit.
New Hot Weapon out of retirement. Let me be the one to drop this.
Let me tell you something, brother. Let him tell
We're
you.
gonna get him.
He's forged right from the fire, brother. He's gonna be back, and he's gonna be bad. Ooh, yeah. You're gonna like it.
This
Like, he's gonna
Thursday.
fucking
This
scream on
Thursday.
your props.
Paper Cut Studios. This Thursday. Cypher V4, I believe,
Yeah.
is gonna be coming. Is gonna be dropping.
I want to go, but I'm not fucking work. No, wait a minute. I took Thursday off. I could go.
Ooh.
But yeah, they said I have to do chores in the house too.
Any divorce lawyers out there?
No,
please
sir.
hit us up immediately.
Sir, bite
Immediately.
your fucking tooth.
Immediately.
Bite your tooth.
I can't. You can't handle this toofasis.
Yeah. The tooth is
My
alright,
tooth is-
should we get out of the craziness? I know we got a little silly there.
Yeah.
I think the people liked it though.
Yeah, man.
It's just
We
my.
have to
You
separate
can't
better
be
into
too
the door.
serious, man.
I need you to
lose your
stop.
balls.
I need you to stop saying negative things about the show and start saying positive things, sir. And
What are we
Dan,
gonna
look
do?
at Dan. Dan actually gets. You know, in school you get like most improved student. Dan is the fucking most improved fucking student right now.
We give him a gold star.
This dude's been on his
Give me
fucking
about
game.
10-15 minutes.
This dude's been on
Let's
his
see what
game.
happens. Yeah.
This is a special shout out to maybe somebody, somewhere at a show that might have said something. Dan is on his fucking game for like fucking 3 or 4 shows. He's only had like 2 bad shows.
Hey,
the
whoa,
whole
whoa.
goddamn son of a bitch.
Whoa, don't get it
Whoa.
wrong. Trust me, in another couple episodes, you're gonna see a shit.
You're gonna, you're gonna see a shit storm.
you're gonna hear. Wait, hold on.
The liquor.
Ooh yeah.
Oh,
I
the
don't
liquor.
care, no.
All right, so should we get into the motherfucking topics, boys? Or is that where we're at?
How do we get into Joe Biden then? What's going on with that?
This is the thing. Do you remember I've been
Joe
telling
B.
you about
that?
Oh no,
Should
not
I
Joe
do
B.
what I was gonna
Sorry,
do?
not Joe
Remember I
B.
spoke to you on the phone
Bye.
about this? Okay. I'm gonna say it like this, and then I'm gonna get these guys' opinions. But I'm just gonna put this. I've been wanting to do this. I was gonna do a little video. I started on a podcast. So here it is.
Uh-oh.
So, the President of the United States, Mr. Joey Biden.
Does he know he's the president?
I don't know if he does. He said he forgets sometimes. No, he literally said that actually.
Oh.
He says when they say Mr. President, he looks around and says, "Oh, I really have you ever
That's
seen
me.
President?"
Yeah.
So
Good to know.
the President of the United States of America went to Howard College because he was getting a
No, well, Howard
an
Homecoming.
honorary diploma or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he did the commencement speech. And what did this guy do but say that the number one threat to the United States of America is white supremacy? Pandering, number one. But listen, I need.
He was in HBC.
Don't let him do this to you. This is what I have to say. If you heard this man say this, and if you believe this, if you think that this is true, now I'm not saying that racism does not exist because clearly, obviously,
does.
a little bit of racism
obviously,
is everywhere.
yeah.
But if you believe that white supremacy is the biggest threat to this nation, I need
The biggest
I
threat?
need you. That's what he said.
The
The biggest
biggest?
threat. What I need you to do is I need you to go stand in front of a mirror and say, "I'm a dumb, gullible fuck who's gonna let an 80-year-old racist piece of shit
Yeah, he might have the back.
race bait me into destroying the fucking country that all of us love because it's not
How
it's not
much of
true.
our taxpayers' money is going to
And that's my
a
rant.
war
so
that
we really.
Alright, so my take on that
You
is
didn't hear nothing about Ukraine now. You notice that shit too?
My take on this dude is he goes up there, he's in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people at an HBC, says that exactly what you said about white supremacy being the biggest issue in America right now. I agree with what Weapon said. It is not remotely close to the biggest. And if we're going to talk truth right now about racism, of course, there's racism in every aspect of life. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. It absolutely exists. However, everybody. So there's bad apples in every bundle. So if you want to say every ethnicity is a barrel of apples, there's fucking bad apples in every barrel. It's not just white people. There's racist people in every single aspect of life across the board. There's not one that isn't, bro. It's across the board, dude. No. Let's be serious, no. But let's be serious.
This man's fucking preach right. No, facts. I feel the same exactly what you're fucking saying, and that's why it frustrates me so much. But check this. I'll repeat this. Just saying what we've just said
is bad.
People will say you are a fucking racist for saying that.
I spoke to you about this before. How can our generation, we're the 90s, we weren't born in the 90s, we grew up in the 90s, we're 80s babies.
We're older than Google.
We're 80s babies, but we grew, like, our influential years were in the 90s. If I happen to remember, dude, the 90s was a very unifying time.
I was grinding in the early 90s.
Wasn't that when hip-hop came to Foresight, and that really, like, mended the black and white populations? Like, I remember we grew up in Brockton, it's a melting pot in Brockton, all types of ethnicities here, right? So it was many, like, 10, 12, all at the same time.
Yeah.
We all learned to coexist together. There's no racism. Especially a lot of us are like hip hop kids. We knew that was absolutely so. Now that our generation is now 35 to 45 or 50, and now this is all coming out. So he's saying, you expect me to believe that this generation, the most unified generation, when I was growing up as kids, as we're adults, so everything was fine when we were kids, but now we're adults, we're the most racist. I find that really hard to fucking believe, dude. I find that hard to believe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do. Man. And that's the thing. You got to fucking speak about this. We've got to talk with each other. What they're trying to do is they're trying to use all of us against each other
for division
to get what they want.
They're trying to use like a broad spectrum. There's only this and there's only that.
A lot of people don't really understand that, like, it's literally a game plan. It's like they're playing a game of football and they got a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel so frustrated because if you talk about it, automatically
you're demonized.
You're a scumbag.
Yeah. You're demonized for even bringing it up.
But
you need discussion.
Knowing,
we have to talk about things.
Like,
this is how things get
I know
brought up.
myself and I know you guys. I can't not say something about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to let it slide. And
it's dividing us.
I also heard
it's
someone say
us.
recently, like, oh, I think it was just in the late '90s and the early 2000s, like, the media and stuff, like, sort of, like, gave you a perspective that people would, like, when I was talking with, shout out to Aaron All-Nighter, the Fall River Experience. I really think, honestly, that would be some ill shit if we could link up and do something.
Fall River Experience?
Some bumping shit, like,
fire, dude.
us on his show, his on our show.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. I'm with that. Shout out Diamond Throw Podcast too. It's another local podcast.
Diamond Throw Podcast.
We'll get something going at Paper Cuts.
Oh, that's coming. It's in the works.
Like a big fucking clap. Also, I've been classified.
Where's your box? Where's your box classified
Top
info?
secret.
Yeah. Because we've been, I've been saying this too, we've been sort of quiet lately, like, on the guest front. Like, we really have. Which is fine because you need to be able to push your show by yourself too. You can't just be able to fucking, hold on. But knowing that, we also know that it's coming up, we gotta start doing some shit. Like, Gallagher, number one, is going to come back on the show. The only reason he hasn't been back on it is because his daughter does lacrosse, like, down the Cape on Sundays.
Yeah, it's hard for him to get it.
I'm trying to work.
But when that's up, shout out Chris Gallagher. You come on this motherfucking show, and we need fucking Pooji on this fucking show.
Yeah, Pooji.
I'll reach out. Shout out.
Yo, I want to set the Friday night fight. We want to set up a Friday night fight
with you guys. Let's get ready to rumble. A debate, a nice friendly fucking.
Yeah, a debate.
Yeah. Oh, debate.
Yeah, that'd be fire, dude. I don't mean a fist fight, obviously. I meant a debate fight.
But bro, I got a lot of fucking, you know what I mean? I have a lot of surprises. You know what I mean? People don't know this, but I have a lot of surprises. So
don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna. No, there's a few things, like, you know, I was saying I think we should do like a Sunday's family trip to the beach, like all three of us and our families. And we could fucking shoot content and shit.
Up on the top.
Hold on. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. What about the people who don't have families? What are we gonna do about them?
Yeah, by the way, did Timmy tell you yet about the trip that we're doing? I don't know. We'll talk about after the fact. Yeah. Because if you can, there's actually, but we'll talk about that.
Yes.
That's nothing. And that would be fucking mad content too. I told you about that too, like just recently. So, alright, yo. And this is, I sort of tried to make the list this week sort of like one thing right at the other in the same general area. Did you guys also know, not to beat a dead horse, but Oprah Winfrey came out and did a commencement speech and also parroted in her own words, exactly what Joe Biden said, that this is the most racist fucking nation.
I really think it's good though that this is actually getting out because a lot of
we need
people
to talk about it.
A lot of people are gonna be like, dude,
That's part of what it is
this
too.
is so bullshit, dude. This is
Like, do
absolute-
you know? I only recently found this out. Do you know that it's considered racist to say,
Jip?
I don't see color.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Like, you know how it used to be like I don't, what I'm doing, I don't see color. Like, I just see the person. Now that's unacceptable.
You're supposed to
say.
judge
You
people
need
by
to-
the merits of
you
the person.
You need to acknowledge their color. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's
No.
kind of weird, man. It's kind of
We
weird.
live in upside down world, dude.
We live in the fucking
upside
la la
down.
land.
You ain't gonna
Upside
please
down.
everybody. You
Yeah,
ain't gonna
like,
please everybody.
stranger
Somebody's
things?
always
Everything is. Whatever they tell you is good is bad. Whatever they tell you is bad
But
is
the
good.
thing is, and this is on the list too. The thing is, you can look back in history. You can look back in history, and all huge civilizations, right before they're about to crumble, and Dan and fucking
Yeah.
shit too.
Yeah.
Right before huge civilizations in history, right before they're about to crumble, they start to get obsessed with gender ideology, like very weird, like not just that, like all the weird stuff that comes
The
with
Romans.
it. Like Romans,
Yes.
Greece
Greece
did it
big
too.
time.
Like literally, civilizations that we look at their artifacts and stuff, and we don't even understand how without the technology we have nowadays, how they built the things that they built. But this stuff that we're doing right now ruined them. So that's some fucking food for thought. Going fucking deep in this motherfucker right now.
bro.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so fuck
deep
you.
you wanna go?
But
Especially
so
with AI and all
fuck
that
you,
shit,
Oprah.
too.
But anyways, here's a good one too. You know the show Blue's Clues?
Yep.
There's a couple of beavers on the show,
still watches it.
and one of the beavers just got top surgery. Isn't that nice for the kids, guys? What do you think about that?
I thought a beaver was a
What do
pussy.
you know that?
Yeah.
I thought a beaver was
That is slang,
was a
sir.
girl's
Yeah,
clothes.
that-
A beaver is also an animal, sir. What do you think about should beavers get sex changes, sir?
Not on Blue's Clues or any kind of
Should
children's
beavers
fucking
get sex
show at all.
changes?
You guys want a blue waffle?
I think beavers should be able to get sex changes. Change my mind. What are we talking about?
Bro,
No.
again, this
There's
is,
not even anything to talk about on that.
Yeah, that's just
literally just that, and that's
it's
it.
a children's show, man.
Yo,
Listen,
read this.
we do not give
Alright,
a flying
we'll let you
fuck.
say a little bit.
No, we don't give
Yeah.
a flying fuck about what people do behind closed doors. If you're a guy, you want to dress like a chick. If
Facts.
you're a chick, you want to be a dude.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no
Do your
hate.
thing. Stay
No
the
hate.
fuck away from the kids, man. A 4-year-old, a
Yep.
5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old does not need to see this shit or hear about this shit or know about this. They think they're fucking Power Rangers and Barbie dolls at this point.
The thing that G.I. Joe's and shit.
Dude, what the
Like,
fuck? They're out here playing imaginary fucking friends and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what? And you're in it. You're in
trust
their
me,
brain now.
We're seeing
Leave the kids alone, man.
the fucking chickens are coming home to roost, bro. Already from all the fucking bullshit that they have.
Yeah.
The fucking
People are just
proverbial chickens.
People see it and they're getting fed up.
Yo, this dude is the fucking
Yeah,
hero.
Anheuser-Busch, dude?
Alright,
Perfect
listen,
example of that.
I want to
Perfect
start
example
doing
of that
shit
shit.
like every week, like shit I like and shit I don't like. So this will definitely be shit I like, but also I want to do like fucking hero of the week. So this man is the hero of the week. So a black pastor from down south, he has a license to carry, and he teaches his flock of parishioners to shoot, and he helps them get their licenses to carry shit because they need to protect themselves. And he says that the only way to stop bad people with guns is for good people
Good
to have
people
guns
with
and know
guns.
how to
Absolutely,
Yeah, man.
absolutely.
and know how to to store them properly. Be
Yep.
like all
To
that
be
shit.
gun responsible.
Like guns. To be fair, man, like I know some people who have different opinions on this will get mad at this, but like guns don't kill people, man. People kill people.
I will say on
Like
the
let's help. Let's help this.
I'll say on the
Because this is what's gonna make you do that.
devil's
No.
advocate style, right? But if it was a white pastor down south that had
Oh, he's a
license to
racist.
carry,
He's a
these
racist.
teachers- Yeah, exactly. So, just saying,
Dude, stuff that don't even start on that, but stuff
I know,
that don't
I know.
even make sense. Like you'll hear somebody say, I'm pro-life, and someone be like, racist. What? What? I mean, like anything, like, would you like a piece of chicken? Oh, sorry, I don't like chicken.
Yeah.
You racist.
Yeah,
Like,
people-
what?
There's extremists. man.
Like Elon Musk, for example, was a fucking, and we're gonna get into this too, but he was a darling of the left because he was the fucking electric vehicles man until he fucking went for
On
free
Twitter.
speech.
So he went for Twitter.
Racist.
Yep.
Racist. Fucking racist.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
Because you're a racist.
It must be clearly. If I don't understand, it's gonna
He
be.
can't see out of one of his eyes, so if you're not seeing color.
So
How-
this changed.
How can you know
So
this?
from when I originally wrote this, it changed, but we'll fucking go. So all the whistleblowers that have been coming out, this whole thing is just fucking insane. Number one, but all the whistleblowers that were coming out against Biden for a short bit there. They just all poof, like up and disappeared. Like nobody knew where some of them even were. But then they started coming back. So they're all being interviewed. These people are fucking ruining their lives to say the things that they're saying. And they literally have Democrats. And man, trust me when I say, I'm not for any politicians. I think they're all fucking suck, Republicans too. But they're literally going at these people so insane. If it was the other way around, it wouldn't be happening. Like these people, they're ruining their lives. The FBI is going at. Dude, the FBI is a rogue, fucking,
Well, let's be serious.
The
though,
FBI.
too.
It's because the FBI, and it's not a conspiracy theory. You can literally look this up, bud. You can fucking Google it. The FBI is a fucking rogue agency right now.
So isn't the CIA? They all
Yes.
are. They all are.
Yes.
But dude, if anyone
We
can-
need
It's
to.
the
We need to.
fourth wing of the government.
We need to basically fucking sweep it all out and rebuild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and and Trump is not the answer either. You know what I mean? Like,
no. And if anybody can honestly say,
he would no. The problem is
that
Trump.
Biden
Trump
should be
is the
running,
answer.
yeah.
Trump is the answer, but he's been demonized so bad by the other
People
side
can't
that
handle
now,
it.
but now he's not.
people can't
Because
handle
they
it, I
can't,
feel
they
like.
can't because they can't handle it now because they've been fucking brainwashed. The only problem I have, and I'm with you, destroy and rebuild. The only issue is the minute that we start to do that. What do you think Russia and China are gonna do? They're gonna see us in a vulnerable state, and at 1 second we turn our back to them,
Who's
they're
gonna make
fucking
the
stab you in the
decision?
back.
But like I just
quick.
don't understand. Like once
Quick.
the actual evidence comes out, like if this was
The
Trump,
Durham report?
if this was Trump with all this shit, yes, Durham report, fucking.
We're getting there.
Trump
We're
was
getting
even
fucking-
getting caught doing shit. They get
Dude,
caught. and
they've
it's
been
no big
trying
deal.
to put
It's-
Trump in.
that's
They've been
wild.
going at Trump
For real.
since.
Yeah.
They've been going at Trump, whether you like him or not. They've been going at him since 2015,
Mm-hmm.
and he ain't in jail yet. So clearly, he's fucking clean. And these motherfuckers,
Pick another
no
topic,
matter
right?
how much
You know?
fucking information come up, is he fucking like as a businessman? Can he be fucking scrappy and dirty and shit? I'm sure. Is he a rapist? No, you sick fucks.
Well, it's funny.
I would believe that
Dude.
Biden is a fucking rapist and a sexual abuse.
He can't be. He
Dude,
can't be.
I got
The
people,
fuck?
I got certain people like I work with and I know whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, because of friggin' Trump, and I'm like thinking to myself, I go, dude,
Are
you
you-
realize he has been president for almost
Are you out
4 years
you
now,
fucking
and it's like, dude, I'm like,
It's clearly
that's why
not
I
Trump.
I can't have normal conversations.
No, you can't. It's hard to.
because they're just
Because when you
fucking
talk to people
wrong. Yeah.
with like just
Common sense.
common sense and
Yeah.
fucking facts
Yeah.
that like they're literally saying this Durham report breaks it down all the shit that we already actually knew, but now it's in black and
Provable.
white,
That was provable.
and Democrats say no. Don't see there. There's no there there. There's no there there. Why don't you show us the proof? Why don't you show us the evidence? This is the evidence. I don't see anything on that
The
page.
cop from South
That's a
Park.
blanket.
Nothing to see here.
Are you people fucking all right?
Jesus.
I'm sure, and they probably say the same thing about us. Oh, look at these crazy bastards. But
No,
we're dealing in
we're
fucking
Trumpsters.
facts and fucking
No,
reality.
we're Trumpsters.
But here's the thing,
That's-
man.
that's the angle.
Here's the thing.
That's the problem.
I don't even want Trump to be president again.
RFK,
But
you'll-
given the fucking choice between Trump and Biden, if you would choose Biden, I'm sorry, you're a fucking moron.
Fuck, you-
This country is going down the fucking.
I'll take Trump any day of the week. I'll take Trump any day of the week.
But there's really people that don't
Well, yo,
think that's true.
RFK.
They think we're doing good.
I'm ready.
but-
I'm ready for
I
RFK.
fuck
You know
with
what I'm
RFK.
saying?
I'm ready for
I fuck with RFK.
I would take Trump again, dude. When outside of Trump and Twitter, and Trump's problem was this is Trump's problem. You could be a nobody and say something to him and talk shit to him, and he would attack you. You're a fucking nobody. So he fought. That's the New York in him. He fought every battle when
You know
he
what it
doesn't
reminds
need
me of?
to.
You know what it reminds me of? Eminem. You know how Eminem
He's
can't
comedic.
stop reading
He's
the
very
fucking
comedic.
comments.
and just started
fucking-
going at people all the time. That's what
Like
he
they
does,
have
bro.
such an ego.
Yeah, that
they can't let it slide.
However,
Yeah, yeah.
take
Remember when
take
Trump
that
got
aside,
Mac Miller?
dude. Take that aside, bro. Take that
You good at
aside.
Mac Miller?
Take that
Yeah.
fucking aside, dude. No, he had
Because
little
Mac
pump,
Miller
little
made the
pump.
joint.
Yeah, it was a little.
No,
Little
no,
pump. He called him
No.
little pimp.
Mac Miller made the fucking
Oh, the song.
the
Yeah,
song about Trump,
Oh,
like
shit.
Yeah.
rich, like whatever. But then after Trump became president, and people were like, oh, like
He
Trump
talked shit
talking
to
about
him.
Trump. He's like, no, you fucking sucked.
how weird was
and
it?
Trump was like, hey, you had a really good song there, but you're fucking saying some stupid shit like this.
How though with Eminem too when he came out with that Trump thing? I was just watching it. I was like,
I was
this
like,
is
I lost respect for him,
cringy,
dude. I lost
This is
respect for him, dude. I
mad
can't
cringy.
front. I lost
Like,
respect for
I don't know.
Here's the
I was
thing,
like,
man.
nah,
Here's
was
the
a big
thing, man.
fan.
I'll always love Eminem like we grew up
Yeah,
with shit.
yeah.
But I hate to have to say this, man. Fucking pandering, bro.
I
That's
know,
what
man.
it is, pandering. Doing what's good for you, sorry,
brand,
that's
yeah,
what
for
the
your
fuck it
brand.
is, for your brand.
But that's everybody's choice, though. That comes at that.
But here's the thing,
that's what
man.
everyone has to deal with.
I support the black community too, but I don't need to go out and say things that aren't fucking true because, you understand what I'm saying?
That's
I
the
see
choice,
that.
bro.
Like that's how people
When
would
you're
look at us.
when you're in Eminem's
We're
position,
three racists.
when you're in Eminem's position, you have
I
a
mean,
choice
like,
to make. You have a choice to make.
we're
Eminem's
not,
position.
but you know what I'm
You're
saying?
either gonna go with the wave
Yeah.
and save your career, or you're gonna go against it and you're gonna demolish your career.
Fucking people are the reason that I fucking you drive me to drink.
I'll be like, well, no, I got family
Hey,
members.
you only
in the
do
black.
that when you're drunk.
It's like Jesus Christ. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm definitely looking forward to RFK. I hope a lot of other people are too, man.
The only problem with bro, I don't think he's gonna go anywhere because you can't listen to him for more than 10 minutes.
He warms
He's-
up. He does.
Bro,
that.
he's so aggravating to listen to. I
Dude.
can't stand listening to him, dude. Because
If
the way
you
he
listen
talks.
to him a little bit longer,
Yeah,
you
but-
get used to it.
I
No,
did
you
know-
don't. I
did-
don't, bro.
I
I
did
can't. I
notice
can't
that.
fuck with
well,
that. I'm like,
clearly you
damn,
have
guy.
a fucking
Yeah.
mental issue.
I listen to, like,
I have a mental issue because I don't want to listen to someone try to talk like this for half an hour. Come
You
on,
know
dude,
what?
it's annoying.
You're an
Like,
ableist.
Good,
Okay? You're
good.
a fucking ableist.
Suck my
You're
fucking
racist
dick.
against
No,
RFK.
Good
no.
word.
I'm not. I
I'm
will
with it.
not be able to do that. I'm sorry.
But do you think they're gonna?
It's fucking.
Do you think they're gonna?
I need to fuck
Do you
up
think
my
they're gonna
head,
keep?
It almost looks like it's like a design. You know
Yo,
that,
do you
right?
think they're
It is
gonna
a
keep
design.
Biden out of the
Look at
freaking?
that.
Do you guys think they're gonna keep Biden out of debates?
Well,
They're
they
gonna-
want to try to keep the.
Of course they are.
Yeah,
They're
wanna
I
gonna
guess
try
he's
to
gonna
keep-
have to though.
They
They
want
wanna
to try to
see
keep
people,
Biden
yeah.
out of debates for obvious reasons. It's not even anything against the guy. Like, I
There
don't
it
think-
is.
I don't think any one of us, if we were 80 years old, would be fucking with him. We'd probably be dead.
Nah, dude. Yeah, I'll be out of
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
so he's not
Okay,
with it. So
okay.
they're trying to hide him. He's a fucking corpse.
And what they do last cycle?
But he needs
Yeah.
to debate.
What did they do last cycle?
I call
Yeah.
if Biden does not
Ridiculous,
debate.
They're gonna do it again.
If
They're gonna go
Biden
the
does
same
not
fucking play
debate,
again.
Yeah.
if Biden does
Guaranteed.
not debate to get 4 more years, he's an illegitimate fucking president because you're not showing that you're cognitive, that you're
mentally.
fucking
Yeah.
The same
Cognitive,
people,
yeah.
the same
He's a-
people that wear masks in their car right now due to COVID are the same ones voting for Biden.
Yeah, I seen a girl. Dude, I see
Couple of
people
them, yeah,
every
yeah.
day, man. I see people
The same
every
ones, like-
day.
I get it.
Bro,
if you're
me and you
an
talked
Uber
about this.
driver
Me and you
or
have spoken
something,
about
but do
this.
that.
They've been duped and they can't fathom. They can't. They're so,
Well,
they're
that's
so
what it is.
ego driven. They're so ego driven.
And I think
they
they
can't
know it.
fathom that. Of course they know it. Of course, that's the reason why they act like that.
The people out there that know that they fucked
Have
up
been had.
So they've been
The
had.
wool's been pulled over your eyes.
All
The
this
rug's
shit that
underneath your
they've been
feet.
feeding you
Yeah.
has been fucking bullshit, and you see.
The inertia will curse you.
But
Yeah.
But
But
no.
they can't fathom
no,
that.
but
They
here's
can't-
the
they
thing.
can't-
But here's the
no,
fucking
no.
thing, bro. They see that the fucking border is wide open. It's causing a lot of fucking news. They see the economy is
Yo.
fucking shit. It's falling apart.
That
They
shit.
see the fucking banks are collapsing left and right. You know, they're trying to hide that shit fucking big right now. People don't even realize that in July that they're switching us over to digital currency. I tell people and they look at me like I'm a fucking
We have
alien.
no idea it's coming.
Like I'm a
dude.
fucking alien.
But they're saying, dude, they're
not a good
openly
idea.
talking about it, people.
You guys
Look
do
into
that.
this. There's the CDBC coming. This is coming in July.
By the
This
way.
is going to be a federal style Bitcoin. They're taking,
Yeah.
they're slowly
You talk about
eroding
that for a
cash.
minute, actually.
They're slowly eroding away cash. This is not being talked about on any
See him floating away in
mainstream
those
media.
shoes?
Bro,
You son of a bitch.
He just floated
bro,
away.
those boats, those tugboats that are on Paulie's feet right now are amazing. Dude, they're like size 29, so they look like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. And he's like, dude, he steps on puddles of water and glides over them. Dude, he doesn't even sink in them. These things got buoyancy and shit in them, dude. Fucking awesome.
They get the-
guys, take a fucking
They call them the feces.
Guys,
Because they ain't
take
the
a-
shit.
guys. Take a poll. What do you guys think I'm doing out here?
It's stealing my son's snacks, probably.
If I knew what Paul was doing right now, he's probably feeling his fat fucking face, and I knew it.
You're right.
Look at him. What do you-
Woo! I found some lemonade.
Yeah, I should have snatched him up.
Yo, let me get some. What?
No, bitch.
Come on.
You already gave me one. You want one?
No, I got
Whoa, 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 whoa.
After.
We have to go to the store after
Wait,
the show.
do I go 2 buildings this way or do I go 3 buildings that way? Dude,
No.
you ever think you'd be able to say that shit nowadays? Dude, that's
So-
crazy. I love it.
By the way,
Talk to me about some of the evidence that was released showing that Hillary Clinton,
where did you
in
know
her
that?
fucking campaign, did the 3
All
left
right, so let me break it down for you.
Let me hear your angle
So
on
what
this.
Yeah,
happened?
yeah.
So what happened when they were saying that there was Russian collusion with President Trump and Russia, it's been proven. All you idiots out there who are still, there are people that are still saying that.
So think
they
that.
still believe that Russian collusion has been proven false, and that the Hillary Clinton campaign team cooked it up, fed the evidence to the FBI, to the Obama administration, to the, and they fucking regurgitated it back. They knew the whole time that it was a fucking lie. They not only interfered in an election, they interfered in his whole presidency. And that's facts. It's on paper facts.
Yeah.
And you dumb fucks still don't seem to get it.
Oh, he's getting fired up.
Get him, boy, get him!
Get your fucking mind right! God damn it, man. No, I swear to God. Kathy thinks I'm a crazy person because I am, and I'm gonna lose it, man. Like, we're seeing the fucking...
You're an angry middle-aged white man, you cis motherfucker.
I'm a fucking racist. I'm a racist. And you know why I'm racist?
You're in a race.
I'm a racist because the next topic on our list is the next Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition is going to feature a transgender model.
Oh, man.
And also Martha Stewart.
Let's get Martha Stewart though.
Martha Stewart.
I've seen the pictures.
But also Megan Fox is in it. So
Yeah, I heard
to
that.
save it with Megan Fox.
I would bang the shit out of Martha Stewart.
By the way, is the transgender one
Give me the
blonde
gawk
one?
freaked out. Martha Stewart,
Because
gawk
it looks
3000.
like a female, and I was a little. I think I might. have
You were
been
a little fooled.
I
You
was
were a little
tricked for a
fooled.
second.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. You know what?
You did what?
Look on your phone. Who has a phone?
Bro, he jerked off that?
Nobody.
Oh,
he
no
jerked
way.
off that picture?
Everyone, look it up.
Yeah.
The transgender model. Google it, if you will. The transgender model on the new Sports Illustrated. I think she's a blonde. If you want to call it.
No, sure.
And
Natural
that's the
blonde,
point.
Natural.
Dude, you remember they had the girl with the woman with Down syndrome last year?
Mm-hmm.
She was very pretty too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I actually thought that was cool. Do you know what people said? That's wrong because she might not understand that she's
Yeah.
being sexually objectified. Bro, of course she knows. A lot of those people are like you people. The people who say that you're bad people. Look at yourself now in the mirror and say I'm a bad person because you are. I'm sorry.
And if you don't have a man,
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry,
You got a cell phone.
but I'm not sorry.
If you got a cell phone, you probably got a camera on it. So use your camera.
And here's a good question for you, and I want you to answer this fifth. As soon as I can get
The
this
fifth
shit
one.
here. Why is it that TikTok is the only place anywhere now that you can find out about huge protests in other countries? For example, France. Why is that not on any mainstream media? Have you realized this?
Corporate media.
Do you want to what?
Oh,
It's cool.
I want to know.
Here's why. Because China owns TikTok.
Whoa.
China is trying to subvert the U.S.
They're trying to tell us the truth, actually.
The U.S. doesn't want us seeing this because if we, the free country of the world,
No,
see
so-
the other countries in protest, and we're not protesting now, we will stop protesting. So the U.S. government has acted. They are what do they call it?
Censoring.
They have a reason to not show us this, but China wants to destroy from within. So they have a reason to show us. Who owns TikTok? China. Now,
But we
I'm
still
not
should
saying
know, though. We still should know, though. Sorry.
should we know? Absolutely, I agree.
We should know everything that
But we
affects
don't.
us about
But we
country.
don't. But we don't. So in this
Because they don't think we
one,
can handle it.
in this one aspect, I gotta hand China I gotta give them. And believe me, I'm not a big fucking pro thing with China at all. But in this one aspect, they're trying to give us the truth.
I think we need tax breakdowns, bro. If I see where my money's going,
Oh, bro.
yeah, like fucking.
So, yo,
we
go to
need that.
Ukraine.
You need that.
The,
Show us where
the
everybody.
you see
middle
how we
class,
divided?
the middle class,
You see
which
how
we
we
are part of,
divided? Yeah.
the middle class, which we are part of, pays over 60% of the country's
They
fucking
expect,
taxes.
they expect us to pay our
You look at your
taxes.
check lately?
Show where our money is.
I said
where
this.
our money's going. Where?
Bro, I'm on a Facebook post
Yeah,
from
yeah.
2020 when Trump lost.
Wait
I
until
put
we
a
get into
post
that
out.
bill.
I put a post out there.
Fucking shit.
I said, I guarantee by
Don't you
2021,
owe me,
2022, this, if you were making the same money in when Trump was in presidency, when Joe Biden was in presidency, if you look at your fucking your check and stuff,
Sorry,
I
sir.
guarantee
I'm sorry,
there's
sir.
more
No, I'm
taxes.
sorry, sir.
Break my TV.
That'd be awesome.
No, I just put that.
More taxes out of your check.
Yeah.
Middle class getting squeezed.
Get them,
That's
Biden.
what it
When
is.
you look at your check
Biden,
and you
just
look
y'all
at the taxes
voted him
taken
in.
out,
Y'all
we
voted
don't
him
even need
in.
this anymore. When you look at your check and you see all the taxes
shit.
taken out,
Golden Mike.
all right,
It looks
it's
good
pink.
in rose
Put the
gold.
fucking pink down, okay?
Yo, you're racist against
I
that
knew I was
color,
racist.
'cause you thought it
Son
was
of a
real
bitch.
gold.
It
It's
says
rose
pink.
gold.
Son of a bitch, I knew I was racist the
So
whole
it's
time.
pink. I want to lick it.
So,
The pink
here we go.
stick.
Over 3,000 veterans and active duty troops said that they reject the Pentagon's left-wing social agenda. Have you heard about this? There's a bunch of
yes,
troops
yeah. I said
that are
I
speaking
said,
up.
Yep, I sent that to you.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you fucking realized
I know,
it was something
dude,
that you sent me. You son of a bitch.
No, I had to remember, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember.
Damn,
That's why I was pointing at you.
Bro, the 1,000 milligram edible is just kicking in.
Get him.
Ooh,
Yeah, I feel it.
I feel it. I feel
No,
it.
but so what do you think about that?
I think we fucking this needs to be done, dude. We need that.
We need what?
We need them to stop breaking down the Pentagon, dude.
Yes.
Breaking the shit down.
If you don't,
Well, I mean,
The
hold on.
Pentagon?
Hold on. Can we go?
Specify
Can we
that.
go back and?
yeah.
Specify
Ah,
that.
shit.
Whoa,
Where's the red
whoa,
beam?
whoa.
Where's the red beam?
Whoa, did this man just say he's trying to assassinate someone? What's
Wait,
that?
I mean,
oh
shit.
shit! They got him.
it's the fucking Pentagon.
Ha! Got him. No,
Got him. It's a good.
But no, that's what basically. So what they say is, have you ever heard? All it takes for evil to prevail is for good people to do and say
To
nothing.
do nothing. Yep.
Yep.
And I do
Sit back and chill.
see. Luckily, I do see more people starting to, like people who weren't saying it before, starting to be like, whoa. We're taking a turn in a fucked up direction in this country.
Whoa, there it goes.
We've been there.
Bro,
No, for
But,
real. No, for real.
But this state, I think, we've been in a weird situation. I think it's because we're a Commonwealth, sort of plays into it too. We're in a weird situation where this stuff hasn't touched us in the way it has other states, but it's coming. Like, did you see the shit that there's a bill on the table in Massachusetts right now that says that if your child comes to you and says that they identify as a gender different than what they are,
You can get in trouble.
and you don't
fucking
affirm,
DCF,
and you don't take them to a doctor to affirm, to get gender affirming care,
Yeah.
DYS can take your child away from you.
Well, DCF.
Is there an age stipulation on
Yeah,
that?
whatever the fuck it is.
Is there an age stipulation attached to that?
That shows
Or-
his
I
age.
look in that
Shit.
Or does that mean
under 18.
No. But does that mean like a 4-year-old can go to their parents and say, and hypothetically,
That's-
I mean,
hypothetically
you know
it's a
that's
girl,
true.
or I'm just asking, bro.
I think you need to have like a
Whatever, if you can talk in the society that we live in,
That's my
depending
point.
on who,
That's my point.
if you can talk and you can say,
But will it be judged?
You're legitimized. You
Will it be
can't
judged?
vote, you can't drink, you can't gamble.
So you think you're
but
Frozen?
you can cut your
So
fucking...
you think you're fucking Elsa? You think you're a 4-year-old girl? You think you're fucking Elsa from Frozen? And mommy, I'm a boy. And then if you
And
don't
don't
do
get
what she
me
says,
wrong.
the state comes and takes your kid.
And don't get me
You
wrong.
know whose fault that is? Your fucking fault. Your fault. For letting the fucking state come in here and dictate what the fuck we do. Are we not all adults? Are we not all adults here? Fuck that shit.
Order in this fucking
Take
country.
back your fucking state.
No, man, you are right. You
What
are
the
right.
fuck, man?
No,
Let's be
you-
serious,
Listen,
dude.
you are right. And people say like, oh, why are you so upset about this?
Because I got a
Why fuck
reason.
you?
I got a reason to be upset about this.
Oh, why? Do you have any? Do you have any?
No.
Joseph, do you have any skin in the game? Yes, you do. You have children.
As a matter of
right?
fact,
Listen,
no.
Even if they were grown, you're gonna have grandchildren someday, right?
Oh no, this goes deeper, bro. This goes deeper.
Yeah.
I've been
You
involved.
might not
With,
know
I've been
something,
involved with the state. I've had DCF in my life before, yo. I'm not afraid to talk
I
about
think
this.
everybody has.
I've had DCF
I-
involved in my
I have
fucking life
too.
before. I know the pieces of fucking shit
I
that
have
DCF
too.
is. I know them, dude.
In a way that was like not even a big deal, but
No,
they made it.
they fucking because it had to be.
Hey.
Because
But don't get me wrong.
Hey.
There are fucking.
there are cases where it's
I
necessary.
do
Agreed.
want kids that are being abused. and
Agreed.
Stuff. I want, and I think, but I think that
Agreed.
they overreach.
Way far.
Give me the
Too
gavel. Give me the gavel.
It's
Just
the fucking government, bro.
listen.
I agreed.
What I want to
They
know.
overstepped their
It's
reach.
very important.
No. What I want to know is, are they going to go case by case? Because the problem there, remember we talked about that episode before or whatever. Who was it? The dude in San Francisco. He showed
Oh,
a picture
from
of his
sick?
kid's
Yeah, yeah.
genitals because he had
rash.
an issue going on with a rash. Sent it to a doctor.
And Google flagged
Google
it. sent
flagged
the
it.
cops.
Sent him. He got his
cops
phone
cleared him.
confiscated.
But then cops
Cops
cleared him.
cleared
They never
him.
gave
Google still won't give back
his information.
pictures from his
whole
son's
shit.
birth, from his shit that was going like sentimental.
Who the fuck
That
is
is a
Google?
fucking overload.
Who the
man.
fuck is Google
So-
to dictate what someone takes them?
So
the fuck?
just be careful.
They do it all in the name of whatever
Yeah.
it is, in the name of stopping child abuse, in the name of stopping terrorism, in the name of like.
I would
that's-
actually,
You know what I'm saying?
I would like
Yeah,
to
it's a
think,
false flag.
like the fucking,
yeah.
like the Patriot Act.
Dude, the other
Yeah, I
thing,
mean, like-
the other thing too, right? I would like to think that Massachusetts is a little bit
That
smarter.
should be called the fucking.
They should be a little bit
Tyranny Act.
smarter than
Yeah.
to agree on this. And also, they decriminalized mushrooms, Massachusetts.
Did we?
Good job, yes.
Right.
Decriminalized, yeah. So You can get them delivered to your house.
They are going to start.
Let me know.
selling
Message
it.
me. I'll tell you.
They are going to start selling psilocybin in the cannabis dispensaries.
I don't know about the cannabis. Is it?
No, they are.
Is it going to be?
I read that,
Okay,
yes.
okay. That's all right.
It's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, definitely.
But definitely do that because
It's decriminalized.
the government
law.
doesn't want your mind to open. That's why they have all the fluoride,
But
pumping into
let's hope.
Calcifying your
Let's hope
penalty.
that.
Conspiracy
Let's hope
theory.
that.
10 for 10 those guys are.
Let's hope that smashed up Massachusetts is gonna make a fucking better idea than signing on to something dumb like
Washington's
that.
already doing those. Washington
Is-
State.
is it Washington?
Washington State.
No, I thought.
Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
It's
No, they
starting
already
to
have
get
it
to the
legal. It's
point.
legalized out there.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about the surgery, like for kids. To be
shrooms.
And you said that was gonna be mass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fuck that. Like,
They're trying to push it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And-
I'm trying to tie that
and
all.
all the people that live in Cambridge and surrounding suburbs of Boston who want to fucking
They
those-
want to tell their friends.
yeah, and they're all
Little-
gonna vote.
Little Johnny, little Joey's a fucking
Fuck
Joyce
Cambridge.
now.
Millie's is cool, but fuck Cambridge. You know, shit. They're very very progressive for their.
But here's the
fucking
thing,
britches,
man.
let's
But here's
just
the
say
thing,
that.
man. Still though,
Yeah.
if you're an adult, by
Who
all
cares?
means,
Hey, go cut
by
your
all
meat.
means,
Who cares?
live
Go
your
cut your
fucking life.
Dude, for real.
Go
And-
cut your dick off, buddy.
And the crazy part is that I
Do
don't.
you? Do you?
I'm sure there are some who have like nefarious plans,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but for the most part, I don't even think that they're grooming them in that aspect. I think they're just grooming them to affirm how they live because they want everybody to approve of how they live, and that's a fucked up thing. to do.
I listened to
You can't force people to fucking.
Which doubles back to makes you look back at the government as an authority figure. They're subconsciously building up that
The government is hawking this
that
shit.
they're higher than you, so
yeah.
that you're always so basically instead of your parents, you know how kids try to like
You
do
think Joe Biden
things to
thinks
look
a
up to their
man can have
fucking
a
parents.
baby?
The parents now are
Probably.
the government, and now you're trying to look up to the government, and you're trying to appease what the government wants. This is psychological, subconscious
Warfare. Yeah,
attack
it really
on you.
is.
Fucking war.
Making you automatically, they're making you devalue
Get 'em
your
young.
parents and add that same value back to
Boy.
how they view the government.
Are you sure we're not just crazy extremist racists?
Believe whatever the fuck you want.
I
I, don't
mean-
care. This is what's great about America. Knock yourself out.
Like you're
I
boxing.
I don't give a
Identify
fuck
as
what you
a-
think.
You knock yourself out like you're boxing yourself.
Shadow boxing.
Knock,
So-
knock yourself out,
Full
kid.
shit.
So check this out, yo. This shit blew me away too. I do that too. So members of the squad, you guys know who the squad is, right?
Oh, we love the squad.
Members of the squad
We love them.
in
Squid
Washington
kid.
vote against honoring cops that have been killed in the line of duty.
You know, it sucks. I hate the fact that AOC is such a cunt because she's so hot. I'd love to smash the snots
she
out of
has
her,
a
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
I love
nice
the-
Latina booty.
Dude, I would love to smash
Yeah.
not dog shit out of AOC, but
And we're
she's
just
a
going
fucking
right
cunt.
into we're falling right into the fucking stigma of people on the right and conservatives saying like that Latina booty. But
Statistics.
it is a Latina, juicy Latina booty, but she's a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
douchebag bitch.
Yeah, she's
Honestly-
a douchebag, but she's hot as fuck though.
Yeah,
She'd be
But
a
she's a
great-
but she's also dumb as
But
fuck.
she's a douchebag.
She's probably a
She's
She's probably a good
wild,
fuck though because of that.
Oh,
Because
dude.
of that, you know she's wild in bed.
You know she is.
She
I
probably
don't know
gets-
how far we should get into that. That's,
Dude, she probably rides the snots out of you.
Bro,
She
I
not
think we're
fucking
going
cowboy
left.
style.
We might be going left right now here. This is
No,
not
my
that
shit's
kind of
hanging
show.
right.
There's
This
gonna
is
be a
not-
lot
it's
of
going
purple
right.
This is not a
knuckles out
horny
there.
show.
Listen,
This is-
18% right now.
We don't get. Alright, I don't like that. I don't like the hotness near me right now.
Get the gavel.
Classic.
Get the gavel.
This is classic.
No,
That's
no.
fucking.
Use it on the.
God damn it, Kathy's right. Fucking inappropriateness on this show is a fucking extreme. Son of a son.
Jesus.
Alright, anyway,
Christ.
In CIA.
so also on another fucking Biden votes. Sorry,
Veto.
Biden vetoed
Vetoed.
a bill. Now,
Biden
I've been
vetoed.
talking about this for a long time, but Biden vetoes a bill that would stop China's monopoly on solar panels and help solar panel companies in the U.S. compete with all of China's. I mean, is there any doubt in everyone's mind that this piece of fucking corpse shit is fucking bought and paid for by the fucking communist Chinese fucking... Am I right or am I wrong?
He's a very angry.
Are you reading ahead? Don't
Did
read
you
ahead.
know? Did you write that wrong?
What?
The thing what was
Biden
you wrote,
vetoes the bill
Biden
that would
vetoes
stop-
the bill that would stop. Oh, he vetoed. Sorry, I read that wrong. He vetoes the bill that
Wants
would
to
have stopped
help
it.
China.
Yeah, he wanted to stop the bill that was. He wanted to stop the bill that was going to help
Don't you
America.
understand? He wants to help China.
Hmm? Why?
That's an incredible
He's
fucking
getting-
fucking.
Why?
It's
That wouldn't have.
fun paid for, dude.
No,
Come
that wouldn't
on.
have. That wouldn't have anything to
Thank
do with.
you, thank
no,
you, thank
but that
you.
wouldn't have anything to
Come
do with
on,
his
God,
son being
man.
over there, would it?
He's getting paid.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
All the
no.
fucking money.
It wouldn't have anything to do with that.
listen,
Of course not.
Listen,
Of course not.
It's only like $30 million that they've gotten from.
He's getting paid
from
for it.
foreign
Yeah.
nationals.
No,
there's no there there.
Of course, there's no there.
Honestly, how much has it been? Because I know about the payment.
Probably
I don't know
more
how
than
much.
Right now
It's
they're only
probably more than
saying
that.
Couple mil.
like over 10 million, but it's like around
Over
30
10
million.
only. Jesus.
It's around 30 million.
Yeah, give me 10 million. Let's go.
Dude, who knows? Like it's
Again,
more. It's probably more than that.
you understand there's no there though, right?
No,
There's
There,
no
there.
there. Don't look away.
There.
Look away from the facts.
There.
Well, you know, when in Rome,
No.
when in China.
So,
Yeah, that's for two.
birth rates. I'm gonna go get more.
I
Don't
know.
worry.
Western
Birth
civilization.
rates in Western civilization have been dropping drastically,
Do you wonder why?
and the future is looking bleak. Why do you guys think that's happening? Why do you think birth rates are dropping so much in the Western? But also other places too. But
I don't want to. I'm not sure. I just wonder how much diapers fucking cost.
I'm not sure.
How much fucking?
I'm not sure.
How much fucking everything costs, dude? Jesus Christ, it's insane, dude. It's crazy.
Baby, preach.
You're getting more taxes taken out of you than you were during the last presidency.
Mhm.
That's a fact. Go look into it.
Yep.
And then fucking everything goes up.
Inflation?
It's insane. Everything.
Tell me why.
Go to the market, dude. Try spending less than
Listen to this kid.
$150.
Go to the fucking
You're
market.
not.
Go to the fucking market.
And you
Tell
got way
me
more.
why.
You got way more kids. You
You're
got
right.
more kids.
Tell me why.
I got one. and a
Tell me
fiance,
why
man.
we fucking
Never leave it.
pay the government
Without
taxes
200.
to fucking make money at our jobs, and then we go and we take the money that they tax us that we made
Say
at
it
our
loud.
job
Say it. Wait.
to go fucking buy some fucking groceries, some fucking gas.
insane.
You tax me again.
Got taxed again.
Why?
Not that loud. Chill out. We
Then
gotta-
at the end of the year, they tax you again.
It's just wild, man. It's wild. Look into it.
Do any of you people out there?
There's shit you can do about it.
Do any
Oh,
people out there?
there
Do
is.
you people understand that in July that the United States government is switching our money from?
They do not.
They're making it digital. There's no more cash. Forget all your cash. Throw it away.
Not in
Forget it.
July. Not in July. They're not taking cash away in July. July is when
Don't listen to him. He's been compromised.
He works for them.
in July is when they
He
start
works for
with
the
the
government.
coin. They're gonna start with the CDBC coin,
What's that? Tell us what that is.
the central bank coin that they're coming out with.
Oh, is it digital? It's only
Of course it's
digital.
digital, of
It
course.
doesn't exist physically.
Nope. And
How do I
every
buy?
You should probably
illegal
turn that mic on.
things
honestly.
on the black market?
single- you buy them anyways, and then they come and get you for it.
So basically,
You
digital
self-snitching.
currency will tell the government every single thing you purchase, so you have no privacy
Every
anymore.
single goddamn transaction you make is gonna be taxed. There is no more like you go to your friend's house and he paints your house and you give the guy $500 fucking dollars or whatever the amount of money
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
and everything is gonna be taxed at the end of the year. You're gonna get a W-2 at the end of the year with every single transaction you've made, and you have to pay taxes on that. Period.
Oh my fuck! Oh my fuck!
wild.
Sir, what do you think about that? Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's a fucking piece of shit idea.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
why-
you fucking cocksuckers. You
Yeah.
heard it here first.
Yeah.
You fucks.
I
But by
don't-
the way, for all you Florida lovers, I know about people who live in Florida. You know, Florida not like the rest of us. There's some weird fucks. But DeSantis vows to keep digital federal currency
I might be
out
moving
of
to Florida.
Makes it illegal. Makes it illegal.
Bro, if my parents weren't still around,
Cash will
I
reign
would be
supreme, dog.
fucking
Keep
gone
the
from this
Cash will reign
motherfucker.
supreme.
Yeah.
I'll be gone from this motherfucker.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
dude's right here.
yeah.
By the way, so we talked about this a little bit earlier, but did you guys happen to see Elon on CBS at all? You guys might have seen like the highlight clips or
When he
whatever.
fucking roasted
I
the fucking
do not.
Dude,
I want to hear it.
Dude, oh god,
Dismantled.
damn it.
Dismantled that dude.
I would say
Yeah.
this fucking.
I watched
mental.
the other interview from a while back.
So they had this dude.
No, well, he
So
dismantled this
So
guy.
they had this
Big
dude
guy
from
talking
CBS who was trying his damnedest, just like they all do, just like the girl did with fucking Trump.
Oh, she
They
on
try to
Dismantled
hit you
too?
with
Yeah.
questions
Oh, you're
that are gonna
next.
fuck you up. Like the whole interview is meant to be a hit job,
Yeah.
but Elon and
navigated
Trump
his way out of it.
were both smart enough, witty enough
Mhm.
to fucking, and they fucking flipped the script on him.
If I was
And the
Elon,
thing is,
though,
people lose their fucking mind, dude. It's so good.
If I was Elon though, I'd just be like,
Like, it-
why am I even bothered with these dumb motherfuckers?
Do you know
have
what's?
to,
Do
because
you
you have to.
know
I
what? Do you know
You
what's
have to.
awesome to
Yeah.
me?
Unfortunately.
Do you know
Yeah.
what's awesome to me about Elon? Is the fact that he is
He's gonna
fucking
hook me up with Neuralink.
as intelligent as he is, and it would be the easy route for him to just join the elites and go along with their fucking bullshit and become even richer.
He is.
Dude.
Who did he just assign the CEO of Twitter, my guy? Don't fall for
Who's the
it.
chick?
No.
She's from the WEF.
No, I
Enough said.
understand that.
Enough said.
No, I understand
WWE?
that. I understand that. But he's still done something for free speech.
Did he, though?
Can't deny it.
Did he? Or is it a fucking
This
another
is a conspiracy
black,
theory.
is
We
another
won't know
black
until we
flag?
know.
P.
though.
Diddy? Dude, don't.
It's P. Diddy.
He already he is no.
Dude, P.
He already
Diddy-
took a step forward. He already
Dude,
took,
P.
he's
Diddy's
already
been fucking people over
bro. He's
since
already bluffed his
fucking
hand.
Black Rob, man.
He's already bluffed his hand.
Motherfucker.
Him buying Twitter and doing all that shit was the bluff.
Whoa.
Now that he fucking put
Like, whoa,
whatever
like,
his face
yo.
is as WEF fucking head
Tight
coming in
buttholes.
his fucking CEO dude. Telling you.
It's pointless. You think so? Sorry, you tell me that you think that Elon Musk is
a plant. You're
He
fucking
is
right, he
a
is.
fucking he's a sleeper cell. Could you tell us about?
You're
what-
goddamn right. This is what I think about Elon Musk.
Conspiracy theorist.
When he bought, you're fucking right, Am. When he bought fucking Twitter, right? That was to appease all the people like us to try to, again, because we're on the outside, we're on the outlanders of this. They need to get us corralled in. How do you corral us in? They keep trying. So they sent Elon Musk on another fucking project. Go buy Twitter. Try to get everyone on Twitter. Try to get all these people to corral them back in, right? And then I'm stepping down as CEO. I'm stepping down as CEO. I'm gonna put in who's the new CEO?
We
She
take
comes
right
from
after this too. Oh, sorry, buddy.
the WEF.
The
What the
WWE.
fuck?
I would never hit you. Don't have to be nervous with me. I love you.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I'm sorry. So, anyways, this man is 100% right. Probably not, but maybe he is. I don't know.
No.
Next,
I like the idea.
Next,
I like the idea.
very important question: why does Jory love peepees in his bum bum? The world may never know. What do you think, sir?
It was the aliens.
Who's Jory? Never heard of him.
Jory Fife, aka
Fifth.
it's your boy Fifth.
Well-
And Cara Cunhal. Cara Cunhal.
You said it right this time.
It's-
Cara El Cunhal. Cara El
Es muy
Cunhal.
caliente.
Mhm.
Reggaeton.
Shout out to
¿Qué
the
pasa,
music video.
papi?
Shout out, dude. I like that.
Shout
music
out.
video. It was
Yo,
great.
that's my yo. Good dude. Good dude.
Yeah,
That was a dope video too, though.
Yo, I did like that. I liked you in that video too.
Couple
You really looked
cameos.
a little creepy with the hood up and shit, like you're hiding. I don't know why you're doing that. We
It
want to
was
see your
cold.
pretty
It was
face.
cold out, dude.
Want to see your cute little.
You know, it was overcast. It was
Dude,
cold.
Buffalo is it's up there, bro.
So, anyways, we don't know why Jory loves people in his bum bum, but also
The aliens. Remember, I got done
Yeah,
a couple weeks
see,
ago.
and it's not even.
Texas is actually.
It's
It
not
wasn't
even
me.
PPs, dude.
It wasn't me,
It's not
dude.
even
Oh.
PPs.
It was when I got abducted. Pre the fucking abduction. I was against
I knew you
PPs.
guys thought it was a good idea.
I was against PPs, right? Now, after the abduction, I was pro PPs. It was because they fucking abducted me. Price is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Papa.
You got me eating cheeses now over here. Price is gonna kill me too.
Motherfuckers are taking my son's snacks. Shit.
No.
It wasn't us. It was Putin.
Anything to put the blame on somebody
Fuck.
else.
Fuck you, Putin! And that's a clip. Remember,
As
you
he
say
spits
Putin?
cheese, it's fucking everywhere.
Hey, this is a clip.
Little pieces
This
of
is a
fucking
clip. Make sure you clip this.
It's a clip?
It's a clip. Because you
little pieces of cheese that just stop bouncing off the
Dude,
sunglasses.
even if they
Hey,
don't,
do you know
even if they
my,
don't, I'm gonna put them in there on purpose. You
Hey,
know,
are you
spitting fucking cheese.
Dude, guys, do you know my friend Clint Torres? Are you familiar with him?
I love him.
That's pretty good.
Have you ever read the book Spots in the Desert by Squat and Leave It?
What about that?
Ooh.
What about Spots on the Wall by Who Flung Poo?
What about Drew P. Wiener?
Oh, what about IP Freely?
Drew P. Wiener?
So, back to reality for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Texas is
happened.
so Massachusetts wants to make gender affirming care legal, and you can take kids away from you and all that. Texas wants to ban gender affirming care for minors.
Wonder why.
What do you guys think about that?
I wonder why. Why?
Of age. Can we just go across the board here? If you're of
Why would one
age.
state want to ban it and one state want to allow it?
Because some people are fucked in their heads, and some people.
No, legitimately though. Why would one? If it was,
What would they say? What would the left would say? It's because they're uber religious people, and that's why we're sending the FBI into churches to look for domestic.
You know what?
Because clearly domestic terrorists are in Christian churches.
oh my
and
god,
Catholic
everybody,
churches.
absolutely.
Well, I
You
will say to
fucking
that.
lunatics.
I will say to that. Yeah, I don't know.
And we already talked about the whistleblowers, but what do you guys think about? And this is a big deal. Not a lot of people talking about this, but they should be. And it looks like they're going to be able to stop it because a lot of people are bugging out. But the car manufacturers, which we all know, are propped up by who? The government,
Yeah.
the car manufacturers, like the top fucking.
Yeah.
They're saying that AM radios. So all the major car manufacturers all have plans to switch over to 100% electric vehicle.
Or XM or
All
all.
AM
Electric vehicle,
radio.
and they're saying that AM radio affects something in the electric vehicle. Why would they be interested in going against AM radio? What is the reason?
Because
that they do
AM
that?
radio is like the only one.
Short-term transistor radios, right? They can't stop those.
Yeah.
They can't. You can't. It's hard. You have to
That's part of
have
the reason.
something in the air.
But what's the big reason? That's where a lot of fucking conservatives talk radio.
But don't you realize?
That's what truckers use for fucking AM radio.
And if there's an emergency, you know if there's Amber Alerts and shit like that, like
Yeah.
yeah, there's your phone, but also there's
Every
Amber Alert.
highway,
Yeah.
every
They
highway,
don't
every
want you
state
to get
has,
the
has a
information.
channel.
Bro, you know what we
Tells
never
you
talked
traffic.
about, and I'm just gonna just dip the tip of my toe in the water. We'll have to get into
No,
it.
fucking
One time.
belly flop, because you're
It's
not
the
gonna
fucking-
sink with those things.
I need these fucking jet skis. It's a fucking
Those are big, dude.
the Georgia Guidestones. Are you familiar with that?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, look up Georgia Guidestones. Anyone watches the show, Google
You should really
Georgia
put the mic on and just
Guidestones.
You should suck it.
I will also post on the thing. Dan can also go fuck himself. I'll post it on the thing, and you will watch it, and you will say, "Oh my fuck." But we already did this whistleblower shit earlier, so we don't need to talk about that.
You want to blow whistles?
I like.
Oh, hey now.
All right, so this is very important news right
We're
here.
all star. Get
I
your-
like to terrorize TikTok, but I do also notice that TikTok is a platform that has the most big stories and that mainstream media doesn't report on.
Yeah. Well,
And that's why our government is going after them, because they're pieces
no
of
more
shit.
mainstream. It's all corporate, bro.
No, but you notice
Oh,
that that's
more-
the only platform that the government wanted to attack, and all of a sudden I haven't heard about that bill anymore either. Do you notice how quick the fucking news cycle
Goes away.
and just like disappears?
Quick, fast.
So
Because whatever they're doing is not going to
Yo.
be cool. We're not going to be cool with it.
I
That's
told
how
you.
the
I
news-
told you the end of this
Yeah.
was we start to fucking really get into it better. Okay, so Target. I want your guys' opinions on this. So Target just introduced trans kid clothing line.
What's that mean?
For example, one of the bathing suits, it's a bikini, and the bikini bottom has
There's
a
a
little
hole for your
pouch
weenie.
to tuck your dinky in, so it can tuck up under your balls to hide your pee-pee.
So,
you can be a
are you
boy.
saying it's a
So
little?
what do you think about that, sir? I
Hold
would
on.
like to.
Hold on.
He's just.
No.
Oh.
It's a little bikini that has a pouch for your weenie. Jesus, come on, man.
I'm gonna take off my.
Are we
jacket.
living it? We're living it.
Hold on.
Fairy tale
Hold
land.
on.
Fairy
As a
tale
guy,
land.
right? Even if you're a girl,
You're
whatever.
uncomfortable,
If
man.
you still have a cock in your pants, right? Isn't that gonna be
I
uncomfortable?
don't.
Isn't
I
that
don't.
gonna be uncomfortable?
I do.
Guess who's going
Whether
down?
you're a guy or a girl and you have a fucking dick in your pants and you're gonna tuck that underneath your balls to swim, I'm sorry, this is not gonna be uncomfortable. Just for anyone. I don't give a fuck
It
who
is.
you are, dude.
It is, man.
Guess
It
who's
is.
going down the aisle tomorrow?
Who?
The trans line.
Dude, look at oh, dude. I wonder if we can pick those up on the camera. Those things
Wow.
are massive, dude.
Wow.
Your fucking tugboats you got on the floor.
Oh, stop it.
The toboggan.
That's the fucking
Oh, what did we
stuff.
say? The jet ski.
Oh, also.
Dude, he can shoot a fucking commercial for
Also-
Massachusetts mountains. You know,
Also,
skiing.
so all this stuff is kind of on the same. So that's why I said it gets a little wobbly on the show. It's gonna seem like
Yeah.
we're punching down, whatever. But it's the fucking news. I gotta speak it.
I think that's wild.
Do you also know
Oh,
that the
shit.
United States is currently pushing all this like trans and the LGBTQ plus community? They're pushing it on other countries. Have you heard this too?
Makes sense.
Like they're saying like if you want our aid, our millions and billions of dollars, you have to
You do know about
take care of vulnerable.
Yeah, Pakistan's shit with fucking.
You're not gonna deal
And
with
honestly, I was
You're
just
not
talking.
gonna deal
I
with
was
that.
Tell me about it.
just
Tell me
talking to
about
my boy last night about this shit. Marine. He's been a Marine for like 20 years in the fucking Marines.
Oh, that driving
And he
thing?
said too, and he went to Pakistan, but he goes, what? He's like, the shit with the shit that's going on with these deals that the fucking U.S. is doing, where they're sending billions of dollars because, and I brought this up to him too, and I didn't know who
Yeah.
knows this or not, but to be gay, to be openly gay in Pakistan, I'm pretty sure it was a crime. I don't know about
Yep.
now,
Oh,
but
fucking
what they're
guilty.
trying to do is that if you get the surgery and you technically become of that gender,
It won't be-
it's not
it'll be-
considered being.
So you have to cut off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but that's our taxpayers' money. I don't know how much you'll look into that either.
And that's the thing, man.
It's wild.
Imagine how much fucking bullshit that people
Yo,
don't
you can
agree
step
with.
if you can step
They
a
tax
buck,
money.
if you can step a buck once a week out of a paycheck of I don't know how many millions of people. This is where the billions come up, and we don't question that shit.
If you can give
That's
your
some-
fucking dollars
some shit.
to the fucking government to chop people's fucking
Very
dicks off,
very
you can give fucking Sundays your fucking dollars so we can keep you informed on the shit that they don't want you to know.
Yeah.
And if that sounds
I gotta
crazy
really
to
start
you,
doing a little bit.
you
of
might have
fucking
already
research,
drank
yeah.
the fucking Kool-Aid.
Why else
I'm
wouldn't?
sorry.
Why else would the United States want to push that across the world? It's not the United States. It's not the United States. I mean, it's not. It's one level higher.
But they've infiltrated.
That's why. That's why. Because we're the biggest entity in the world, so we control the world.
Empire.
Why? But why? You guys
They're
the question
literally
why?
saying right now in
Why?
the administration, the most important thing about each person's role in the current administration is whether they're like what their sexual orientation is or the color of their skin.
Why?
That's fucking fact.
Why would you be pushing that? Because trans people are more in between. So if you're a dominant alpha
helps
male,
their fucking-
if you're a dominant
it helps
alpha
their
male,
politics.
you're over here. And if you're easy to manipulate and you're easy subverted, you're over here, right? They're trying to take the alpha males out of all society across the world, and starting with America, because the elite class, not Americans, the elite class that run the fucking
Americans
world,
seem to be the hottest
that
one
it's
to-
the easiest way to infiltrate, to get everyone to get the alphas out of the way. Because the alphas are the only ones that are going to stand up to tyranny and bullshit.
If they can flip us,
They can flip
probably
anything else
flip.
behind it. They're gonna flip everything behind it.
Because
They're
we're
gonna
the,
dictate
we
everything.
feel the most free out of any country. Because even as bad as shit gets fucked up in this country at times, I
It's
still
not
think to
that
myself,
bad, yeah.
we still are very unique in the fucking freedom that we have. I'm gonna have to get more fucking cheese.
No, leave the fucking.
no.
It's a snack, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, I'll buy some more, man.
No, I'll give you chips if you want.
Okay, you can fucking chip on my ball back if you want, but that's not gonna. I don't know what that has to do with the
I'm
price
good.
of rice in China.
Thank you, bro.
But anyways,
Thank you for the
so
What is the price of rice in China, sir?
also this is another thing. Yo, somebody was just fucking arguing with me with this. It's funny when you talk to somebody who is more on the left, and I realize they could say the same thing about us, that we just repeat certain top points, but it's not true. It's just a tactic that they have, that they use. But when you talk to somebody, I talk to them on the left and they tell me like, oh, you know how very rare it is for people to detransition, and it's just not fucking true. And that's back to our next shit, because we're on the punch down train, which we're really not. It's just news, and we don't hate people, but
He
a
does.
study shows that 30% there's a 30% detransition rate, which means that 3 out of 10 people who transition want to transition back.
But you can't.
That is
You do realize you can't do that, right?
right. And I also had somebody tell me
That's
that
permanent.
And I also had someone tell me that they agreed with the top surgery and bottom surgery, that stuff, but they said that if you just take the hormones, that is reversible. I'm like, no, you've
hold
already
on.
done the fucking.
So if you're 12,
Damage.
if you're 12 or 13 years old and you put puberty on hold and you decide at 22, I'm just gonna unpause that button. You think that just picks right up from there and
No,
moves forward?
I mean, unfortunately,
Let's be serious.
I don't know what's
Is it-
gonna. But unfortunately, that's when you go and you shoot up a Catholic school. That's what happens with that.
You know what I mean? But what the fuck?
And where's the fucking manifesto so we can all sleep fucking soundly at night?
You know what's
Fuck
wild?
you.
You're not gonna see it. They're not done
If it was
redacting
a
it.
straight male killing people in a leftist school, we'd know what fucking cereal he ate for breakfast. Fuck you. Thank you. Also, what do you think about this? Now, this is weird to me too. What? Why is it? Dude, I don't even fucking like. I occasionally will click on mainstream media just to hear like headlines.
See what's going on.
But even less and less now, because it's totally fucked up. Why is it that you only hear stories that involve white people hurting a black person? You never ever like, has anyone heard that 2 black men, now this is down south out west, they murdered, you can Google this, 2 black men, they murdered a white handyman. And when the police caught up with them and arrested them, they asked them, why'd you do that? They said they just wanted to kill a white person. Did you hear this story in the news?
I did not.
didn't.
No.
And why do you think we didn't hear this story in the news? Does it fit the narrative?
It doesn't.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Guys.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm a racist. I forgot. I'm a racist.
No, my take on that is
quit now.
why.
This dude's a straight crack.
Why does it matter what color people are? Yo, how about this? 2 people murdered 1 person. How's that story sound? Take the color out of it.
I do love that. But
Take the color out of it.
unfortunately, we live in a world where they can't do that.
I understand what I'm saying.
Did
Like,
they kill him
how
with
does
his
it-
own
Take
helmet?
that same story.
They
Take
kill
the
him
same
with
story.
his
Take
own-
it black and white and blue
No,
and green
he's
out
like,
and talk. And talk.
putting up a new mailbox. And
Well, that's what I'm saying.
walk
Did
up
they kill him
and
with a screw gun?
Just
Did
walk
they get
up
him
and
with the-
fucking shot him in the back of the head. Like,
They just walked up to him and executed him.
Yeah.
for no reason. There was no connection.
Did he even see it coming?
They just want They just want to kill a white person.
I'm
They kill the police.
just gonna say
Who knows
this.
it? Nothing else has come out, and it's been several days.
They're
so-
not very
This is
inventive.
recent.
They're not like at least use the dude's fucking
But dude,
tools.
here's the thing, man. It's like
Take
it's
them
weird
out.
because
It's not-
that's the only racism that is acceptable in this country.
Why
You
is
can say
any?
anything you want against
Why
white
is any?
people. I don't know, but why?
Doesn't matter. Why is
no
any
one,
racism
no one
acceptable?
will get outraged about it.
You know the big
No,
question.
No racism should be acceptable, right?
I
The
agree with
biggest question is why?
that. Why?
Why?
I mean,
With
I
everything.
don't know.
So, yeah.
I think it's because it can help you politically. It can make you money. Like
But why?
California shot down this whole reparations thing.
Oh,
But you know, there's other.
Oh wow, there
I'm
was
sorry,
actually somebody that was.
There's actually other states
No.
that are right behind them that are going to try it too. It's part, and all this going to do is it's going to fail because it doesn't make sense
When the-
practically. And when it fails, the people are going to get mad. 'cause
But
they were
if the
planning on-
government can take
I
a
think
couple,
you have
a couple cents.
Scubbabub on your fucking but that's a different story.
Scubbabub?
Scubbabub.
No, weapon.
I
They
don't know
can't. They
what
can't do that because what they're looking for,
Right.
they're looking for $200 million a person in California. And when you multiply 200 million times the amount of people who would put in for it, it
Oh.
ends up being into double-digit trillions. It ends up being more than the world GDP itself. That's literally impossible. You cannot
We
pay
sank the ship. We
You
sank the
cannot pay people
Yes.
more money than the entire world has in an entire year. That's a what the fuck?
No. I understand that. Trust me. I'm just saying. I'm saying.
I just you know what I
The
understand?
government would just keep
You're racist.
print their money.
You're
Print their
racist.
money.
Money's green though.
I mean, they shouldn't even have. They
Money's
shouldn't even
green.
have 1.2 million. They should have 200 million. That's what people come out and said. What do you mean 1.2? We want 200 million.
How about this? I have a better idea.
Give people an inch, no matter
Listen,
what.
I have a better
Give people
idea.
an inch, they're gonna take a
You
fucking
show
mile.
me. You show me. You were a slave for even 1 minute. Okay, you're part of the reparations package.
There are
I
people
got
who
you.
are slaves right now
Yeah,
in the world.
yes, yeah.
Who the fuck is outraged about that and helping them?
Show me in America.
You don't
anybody
think a
that's
lot of
alive-
these immigrants coming
Sex-
across the
sex
border
slaves.
Of course they are.
are becoming indentured servants and sex
So should we
slaves?
pay that though?
You know
No,
the,
why are we allowing it to
You know
happen?
the border's that way, right?
Because that's not a
I don't
country.
care where it is.
I'm
It's
just-
up my fucking butt.
You know
doesn't matter.
that's how I do with everything.
Well,
Like,
you have no jurisdiction in those areas, dude. That's another country. There's another. So you're okay? Hold on, I want to ask you what
Yeah,
you
can
just
you-
said.
can you get
You're
some
okay.
shit?
You're okay
Yeah,
with
okay.
with
Yes,
subverting
yes.
another country's sovereignty because
Exactly.
of what you think is right.
Yeah. What do we do? And like, it's clearly, even though they're like, you can't say
You can't
that,
have both
like,
ways.
It's the replacement theory. Like, it's not a theory.
You
It's
can't
a
have
thing.
both ways,
It's
though.
like,
If Mexico wants to do what Mexico wants
But
to do
that's the quiet part.
to their citizens,
Right.
who is the U.S. to
but
come and
they're
say that's
saying the
wrong?
quiet part out loud now, because they never said before. They're saying like, who's gonna pick our vegetables? Who's gonna clean our houses? Like, they never said that before. Like, the Democratic Party and Republican Party, to an extent too, they're starting to say the quiet parts out loud, and people don't seem to be reacting to it. It's weird.
Because you've desensitized to it now. You've been so over you are
Because
overstimulated.
they're
Everybody's
saying,
overstimulated with this
As
shit.
long as you fucking have a full belly and you're entertained by
Entertainment,
something,
anything will happen.
you are willing to put up with any atrocity.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter.
As long as it's not happening to you or,
Right.
or to your people around you.
Right.
As long as it's
I mean,
somewhere
look
else.
what they did. Look what Germany did for the Jewish people, for example. That's scary because that type of shit, and that's not the only time in history.
No, it's
A
happened
lot of
many
people
times.
Don't realize that.
It's a
There's
reoccurring
more
cycle.
genocides than anyone can count. This current genocide going on right now. People don't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's the thing when I think about, like, we do still live in a great country because we don't deal with some of these other issues. But if we're not careful, we could end up in a country that commits those
it's headed that way.
atrocities.
It's headed that way. It's almost like the U.S. got so far ahead, the rest of the world was like, stop, wait for us. And we're waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. We're actually going backwards. to try to close that gap.
We will end up in that situation.
I really saw. I really see what's going on right now. I really feel like what's going on right now is like you know when you're riding your bike. And
Dude, he's got Cape Cod chips. He's got the expensive stuff.
You know when you ride your bike.
Dan fucking just spares no expense for us.
Yeah, he's a fucking.
But the shit that don't have chemicals.
Cake Wellington approves. But you know when you ride your bike and you're just like coasting, so you start spinning the pedal backwards. That's basically what Scubby's doing. Like we don't. You know what I mean? Like
sitting in place,
it
spinning
doesn't make
back.
any fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's not practical either. It's just a thing that people are doing. Like I didn't understand that. Like, so
because the rest of the world paid off our politicians to go into freestyle mode and to stay in place while they caught up.
This thing I'm still waiting to shake out. I don't know if you saw it at all, but there's a white lady in New York City who was pregnant, who was leaving work as a nurse. She was in scrubs, and she claims there's like, you know how they take the videos and they make them show like they cut contact.
So
she was trying to get a bike, a city bike, what you pay for.
Yeah.
And 5 black dudes came and like pushed the bike back in and was like, oh, that's our bike that we're trying to, like, we just paid for or something like that. And like they started a big thing with her.
Yeah, they were
robbing her, and they started saying, oh, they started recording saying she's a white Karen that's trying to get black men killed by saying that, and she was like, please, and then like one of the dudes trying to push her back, and he like has his hand on her stomach. She's like, please, I'm pregnant, please don't touch my stomach. He's like, oh, stop being ridiculous. Like, dude. If it was a black woman and 5, I mean, I hate to say this, man. I mean,
it wouldn't be perceived as
I don't feel like I'm a racist, but am I a racist because I think about these things? Like,
if that wasn't the situation, which it wasn't, then no, you shouldn't, because it's not a legitimate thing.
I just don't understand why we're just
that's part of the problem, though. I'm trying to say that's part of the
There's
issue.
only one race, man. I know, and in some ways. We
the human race?
A little bit
yeah,
too, because
absolutely.
yes, exactly, the human race, bro.
Once you start getting out of
like people are fucking people,
that,
man.
Fucking
But the problem is, it's already established. So what do you do now to try to pull back from that?
That's the problem, bro. This is why the inmates are now policing the fucking prison. You don't need guards anymore. The inmates are doing it themselves. They've won.
Oh yeah, Diamond.
They've won, dude.
Diamond.
I'm talking about diamonds. I'm talking about it's a metaphor.
Oh, metaphor.
It's a metaphor, dude. For
that was another thing.
You don't. If life is a prison, right? They
That
don't
was so
need.
good.
They don't need the FBI or the fucking or the police now out here really doing. I know. Really out here policing because there's so we are so divided as people. We are so fucking divided that we're so eyes are on white people's eyes are on these people, and these people's eyes are on these people. We're so watching each other about each other's moves, make sure who's racist, you're this, you're that.
We should be watching them.
But we're not now. Wow, we're too busy looking at each other. So the inmates, the fucking inmates are policing the fucking prison, and this is a problem, dude. A big fucking problem.
You guys talk about the white lady?
Durham report, homie.
Yeah, what did you think about that? Did you think anything about that?
The
white lady
situation
with the bike?
Yeah. I don't know how many.
I think they're trying to use it.
I don't know how many of the black dudes it was, but
5.
Was it 5 of them?
But they're trying to make it.
No. But then they started talking shit, and then another dude in the back. But dude, you could clearly tell, she was not fucking. That's my bike. It's like, dude, there's enough Karen videos out there. What are we doing? Who knows? She was in scrubs.
A fucking pregnant lady that just got off work.
Was she? Was she really pregnant though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
She look at you.
I did not see the visual, only heard the audio, so I don't know.
Democrat Dan.
But still.
Democrat Dan.
But
Democrat trans.
honestly, do you think though, if dude had a debit card and he paid for it, do you think that somebody should just be chewing like a fucking man cow?
Like a cow.
Yeah. But anyways.
Big slap of beef.
Was that okay for her because she's pregnant that dude can go ahead and pay for her to use a city bike that she just thinks is hers because he just paid for it? And who knows where she's going?
Let me ask you this: where did you hear? No. I'm asking as a question, as a legit question.
Yeah.
Where did you hear that the guy? So what you're saying is the group of men. Let's not use color here. The group of 5 men, right?
Yep.
Actually paid for that bike, and then she came up and grabbed it. Is that what you're saying? Because
that's what I'm hearing.
Right.
And then how do we know?
that.
Well, that's a little. The
Hey.
reason why I say that's a little different than how you presented the story.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to get context.
Yeah.
Being in the middle, I'm like devil's advocate. I'll be the needle in the
I
middle.
understand because there are.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Every
So let's talk about
story
it.
has
So let's talk about it.
3 sides.
this person's,
Yeah.
this person's,
And then the truth. No, and which is fine. So let's talk about it. Where did you, Paulie, right? Because we started the story here.
Right.
Where did you get the info that she had paid for the bike? It was her bike, and the guys came over and sent it back in. Like, 'cause now we have
it was like
conflict-
a news clip that was like on YouTube or something like that,
Alright.
and it had
Same
the
with
actual
you?
clip and showed the.
No, I'm just asking.
Mine was probably not a very. Yeah. But it was talked about when I went on, and I think it was. It might have been. No, I'm not gonna get into it because it was.
So,
It had to do with LOFs and shit. So Legion's gangs. So.
oh,
Yeah. But they were actually on the side of the colored dudes because
Racist.
Yeah, hey man.
No, just say the 5 guys. Why does that have to be colored? Why can't it just be 5 people?
That's what exactly.
Pull.
Exactly.
No, listen.
Yeah.
When we start talking about these stories,
if
we
they
start
really
calling
were, in the right and they have paid that and stuff like that,
Yeah.
then
could
It
have
totally switches the whole.
No, or does it? Or how about this?
Yeah.
Is it in the wild scheme of things? Could have been right a misunderstanding.
but why is it even? Why we even
Why?
talking about it?
Why
Yeah.
could have been a misunderstanding? Could have been the guys paid for it. She went and paid for it at the same time or whatever. She's like, oh, this is. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm not saying it, but just let's
She
throw.
started yelling.
Let's throw
She
all
started yelling,
possibilities out
and
there.
then a bystander came over and got involved, and he was white, and he said something about.
I mean, but you can
That's what
also
I'm saying,
see.
yeah.
I get
So
it,
there's-
but
no,
you can.
But then he realized and
I
he
mean-
goes, "Oh shit!" And the white dude who intervened kind of looked at it, and he started to see what the guys were saying and what she was doing,
Mhm.
and she was acting erratic. But
Right.
Maybe it wasn't
sorry,
her. Maybe it was her.
erratic.
Yeah, no, maybe it
but
was her.
also, if she was pregnant, the hormones, the friggin', she could have been getting wild. Dude, and she had scrubs on. Who knows if this is
came out of
this
work.
is what I'm repeating from a podcast.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
This
the
is
thing,
not
yeah.
exactly my
And people
like-
get so
I should look more into it, but-
divided. No, but people, you're right because people
Yeah.
get so divided over and shit. Like,
Was she
I
a
feel
stupid
like sort of in a way that stuff should be,
Was she a
but
Karen?
it's weird.
Is she a Karen?
But it's weird.
Was she a stupid cracker? Who knows? We don't
Because-
know.
But
it's
is she
weird
Karen though? Was she
because
really a Karen?
after the fact,
Yes.
a lot of these stories you hear other stuff
Says, yeah.
that either is on one side or the other. Like apparently that lady that they like
Like
she
those
lost
jet
her
skis
job
on
and
your feet.
everything with the fucking
Oh,
with the dog. And the guy was a bird watcher. Apparently he
Yeah,
really
yeah,
was
yeah.
like saying some
Yeah,
fucked
in
up shit to her.
Central Park, right? I'm pretty sure.
So it's like stuff comes out and you're like,
Sorry, Central
wow,
Park.
like why do people's lives get like apparently this pregnant lady she got fired from her job over that.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
When you start affecting people's
Li-
fucking
yeah.
livelihood,
That's a different
it's
story.
a fucking problem, man.
That's a big problem.
For whatever you are,
Doesn't
a
matter.
human
It
being.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that to people?
She
You know what I
called
mean?
him. She called him a peeping tom, but she didn't realize the first name was John. Dude, you got binoculars.
Yeah, he wasn't talking.
Hey, man.
He was John, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking son of a bitch.
You can
Anyway,
knock
so-
that soda on my name.
I would like that, yeah.
Don't do that shit.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
So guys, not only alright, so did you want to get into that whole shit? I mean, we already talked about it though, but also we talked about this part. So by the way, on that fucking Durham report, not only did all the information come out that came out about it, but also they said, hey, there's a bunch more evidence in here that points to all these people committing crimes, but it's classified, so we're not going to be able to show you that. Did you know that part of it? So no, let's go ahead and let's show us what fucking people commit treason do. That would be nice. And then also, this shit is basically is a thought of my own, but if you think about it, it's true. Not only did they frame Trump when they did the whole Russia collusion, and all you sillies out there, Russian collusion is fake. It was made up. I know you're still thinking your little corrupt mind that it's real, but it's not. But not only did they frame Trump, if you think about it, they framed Putin. They sent all this fucking shit into the direction it's going with the war with Russia. Because if Russia was colluding with Trump for Trump to be president to help them, that makes Russia look like the bad guy. And then they fucking get involved with Ukraine. Like, it all ties into it. You know what I'm saying? Are you following me here?
Yeah, it's a multiple layered onion.
Oh, dude, it's a fucking cake. Like, I don't know how many.
How many layers are
Sounds
in it?
delicious, actually.
Like,
Oh, okay. Right.
it brought us to where we're at
Cake Wellington, bro.
with the proxy war and like. everything that says that. Fucking, we spend them fucking money like a fucking drunken sailor.
Oh no, we just print
And
it. It's fine.
The thing is, though, you notice all of a sudden we're not hearing shit about the war in Ukraine and Russia.
I still am.
It's not as prevalent.
I'm catching it.
I'm
It's
talking
not-
about,
it's not
I'm
as
talking
prevalent.
about, yes.
I don't watch
You
that
catch it
garbage.
on that side.
I don't
I know,
watch that garbage.
but I watch a little bit of it
I
all.
don't-
It's very much less
I really
of the
only
mainstream
listen. I just-
because it's
I'm
not.
audio.
It's not. But it's just I still have to see like what they're trying to say on
Yeah,
there.
because you'll see what play they
You know
were.
now?
Yeah.
But isn't it strange that they're not really talking about it at all? Because you know why it is? Because they don't want people to question about why we spend so much money when we have Americans.
Because
Veterans.
there's so much.
We have fucking veterans living on the
both
streets.
sides. Bro,
in
there's
this
so
country.
much. There's so much information on both sides.
Oh.
You can hear Russia's getting
That
devastated.
shit right
You can
there
hear
is
Ukraine's
fucked.
getting devastated. It depends. It's so overdone. Your
I
mom-
just, dude, we're not in the great, like, no, I'm sorry, we're in the best, like, place, but not in the best state. Like, and I don't mean state like Massachusetts. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not looking good.
State of affairs.
If you,
But I
if you don't
also
start,
mean state
if you don't
too,
start
so you know.
looking,
Oh, yeah.
no, Mass sucks, dude. Like, it's not great. It's not great when it comes to taxes, but
We're almost done here, so
I'd like.
What kind of state are we in, bro? We're
We're
notoriously
in-
blue
we're in a
state.
fucking Commonwealth.
We're a notoriously blue state that fucking elects fucking red Republican fucking governors, man.
Somebody just
Well,
told
fuck.
me that they feel like Mass is starting to turn red, but I don't think so.
Mass
I
is
can
bro.
see
Mass
it.
is red.
Definitely.
Dude, Mass is red outside of Boston. If you go into Boston, in suburbs of Boston, Chelsea, fucking Cambridge,
A lot of that is
Somerville,
red.
all that bullshit. They're all fucking.
Do you know that like Boston got on the list? We talked about this previously, but Boston got on the list of most racist cities in the country.
Because you live in it.
But I didn't even.
Nah,
I'm racist. I know.
Whoa.
Kathy Sanis, you're right. I'm a racist. I'm sorry. Okay.
He's gonna be $5,000 for a divorce.
So peep this. Tell me what
He's
you
an
guys.
assailant,
Yo,
but he
tell me
only
what you.
steals with
We're
those.
gonna fucking
Yeah.
finish the show with this and tell me what kind of fucking tomfoolery and nonsense we're doing in this country. Tell me what you think about that
No,
old
no.
fucking chestnut.
Wait, can I read it?
Yeah,
Good?
sure.
Which one?
What do you
The
think about
last
that chestnut? The very last one.
NYC is housing immigrants in elementary schools. On my word. Sucker MC.
Oh my word.
Oh my word!
Oh.
It's how it is.
So
That's
in
an
New
on,
York
but-
City,
my bad. Shit.
they are putting up
Wait, is
immigrants
that an N or
in
an H?
elementary
I don't
schools,
know.
which means they are living there full time. When the kids come to school, they're having the kids do recess inside because the immigrants are outside enjoying, out the picnic tables.
Guess who's paying for them to live there?
Is it a
It
science
is
experiment?
the people who are busting the dicks, paying
In
bills.
New York, it's in New York. It's not us. It's New York. So everyone that's in New York, you guys are paying for that. You guys taxes pay for the school system, which is housing the immigrants that are coming in from south
Yeah,
of the
and then I
border.
have to go to Walmart and catch
Better
my
wake the
change so
fuck
I can
up,
get some
man.
fucking.
He really doesn't know. He's just acting like a bum for no
I got a
reason.
motherfucking Bojangles motherfucking bag over my shoulder.
He's got a fat bank account, but he's counting
Jimmy-
pennies in the corner.
Jimmy
I don't get it,
Bojangles.
dude. That makes no sense.
I might be the J word. Tell him, Kanye.
What? So what?
So,
You know how we
wrapping
found
up.
him? You know how we found him, right?
Motherfucking
Me and
wrapping
Dan-
up.
I can't say it.
Shut
He
the
was
fuck
behind
up.
a dumpster, dude.
Fucking wrapping up the
We're
show.
on a certain
Is
point
there
down-
anything that
down
you
the hallway.
fucking? Yo,
Scrap
I would
the
like to
metal.
do.
We found it.
It's the end of the show at this point. I would like to do a bunch of shout outs. I'm gonna fucking
Shout out.
to fucking Pens and Pencils.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Brian Katie.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking John David Hendrickson.
Shout out.
Yep. Kendrick, whatever.
Kendrick.
Music fucking man. Yo,
He's in New York
yo,
City
today,
brother,
too. Yeah.
brother,
City
good
today.
luck on your
Good luck,
fucking
brother.
shows. Good luck on your
What's up,
shows.
On
brother.
the rise.
You're fucking killing
Music
it, baby.
man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes.
Fucking, you guys can do some too.
Shout
What the
out.
fuck am I show? Who else am I fucking?
Carl.
Shout out to Carl.
El Cunao.
Yeah.
Just dropped the music video on Friday. Malavita. Go on
Malavita,
YouTube.
baby.
Check out the motherfucking
Keep that
video.
shit.
Big
Woo.
shout out to Infamous Ma. Had our paper cuts
Yeah.
Friday.
Hell yeah.
Good looks on the shirt, yo. Fire shit on the
Yeah.
shirt, bro.
Did I
Get
say
that,
Pens
yo,
and Pencils?
fuck, Yeah.
Yeah,
Pens and
yeah.
Pencils. Paper
Shout
Cut
out.
Studios.
Who-
508 USA.
Oh, definitely
508 USA.
Fucking paper cuts was yo. Fucking shout out.
Shout out.
Fucking Jason Dooley. You got fucking mad.
Shout
fucking.
out.
Nobody knows how many fucking toes you fucking have problems with.
Oh, yeah.
what
Oh, how many
is it?
surprises you got for us?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Who else we shouting out? Anybody else we got here?
Cypher.
Brian Beck Senior, get your fucking ass on the
Cypher
show,
this
bitch.
week,
Yo, shout out. Shout out to my fucking wonderful wife, Kathy Stedansky.
Shout out.
Who are you shouting out? You shouting out anyone? Who you got?
Paulie's beyond blessed to have you. Kathy, he's beyond
Who are
blessed.
you shouting out to, you piece of trash?
I just fucking said.
Shout out.
Shout out to
girl.
It's Your Boy Fifth. Shout out to It's Your Boy Fifth. Shout out to Kyle
Shout out
Kumel.
to Karen
Shout out
Anthony.
to fucking Paper Cut.
Shout out to
Shout out to Infamous
Anthony.
Line. Shout out to everybody that supports.
Shout out to my dirt.
Shout out to everybody that shows support to the movement
Yeah.
that we got here. Everybody, there's a fucking blunt.
Pop, pop, pop.
All types of
Yo,
people.
we appreciate you all. Give me your fucking
Yo,
dollars.
shout out to these tugboat.
Give me your fucking
Look at these shits.
screenshots. Give
Look
me
at
your
these.
fucking
Look at these shits. They're size 27s. Look at
Yo,
them.
shout out. Give me your fucking
Look, get me out of
screenshots
the
of your
picture.
fucking
Look at these
subscription,
shits.
your comments, your fucking
Look at
likes
these shits.
to YouTube or Rumble
What the fuck are
or
these?
fucking your uncle and your mother and your father.
Cut those
Woo!
out. Cut those out.
Woo!
Oh, God. Yeah.
Dan, why does that look like that? Is that a bad thing or?
No, now you're fine. No, you good.
We're good.